Good evening, everybody. It's Charlie, and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone is doing all right. As always, it is finally Friday, guys. It's finally the weekend. Unfortunately, Leeds are not playing until Sunday. But obviously, Daniel Farke did do his pre-match press conference earlier on this afternoon. So we're going to be reacting to a few bits from that, plus giving my predicted 11 for the game against Millwall on Sunday afternoon. Just before we get into the video, as always, make sure that you are smashing the like button. It really does help get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe to the channel if you are brand new as well. We're on the road to 3K. If you could do me a solid and help me out with that, that'd be brilliant. Hit the notification bell so that you're always aware of when I'm uploading and going live. And of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions into the comment section down below. I'm always interested to see what you guys think. And of course, make sure that you are checking out the sponsor of the channel, Mr. Josh Firth, for all your football graphic design needs. The link to his Etsy store and Instagram page are in the description down below, so make sure that you're checking him out. And me and Josh have teamed up for a giveaway for you to be in with a chance of winning a Leeds United themed poster designed by Josh Firth himself. All you have to do is check out my Twitter page and check out the pinned post on my Instagram profile for all instructions on how to enter that. The competition for that, guys, it ends at 5 p.m. tomorrow, and the winner, I believe, will be announced probably shortly afterwards at about 6 p.m. tomorrow. So make sure that you are all getting involved in that. So then, as I said, guys, Daniel Farke, pre-match presser done this afternoon ahead of the Millwall game on Sunday, where he was sharing team news. I believe Jaden Anthony and Jamie Shackleton are back in contention for selection for this one. I doubt either of them will start, but, you know, it's good to have them back involved with the group. Obviously, Jaden Anthony taking some time away due to personal reasons. Obviously, I believe it was his mother's funeral on the same night, as the same day as the Stoke game at home. So obviously, he's had a little bit of time, which is completely and utterly understandable. Hope he's okay after everything that he's been through recently. Jamie Shackleton, I believe, was ill and had to follow some sort of protocol before he could come back into the fold, which he now has done. But the main talking point, of course, regarding team news was regarding Pascal Struijk. Now, we all know Pascal Struijk is injured at the minute, but there was a timeline given where he could be featuring after the international break. That doesn't look like it's going to be happening now, guys, as Daniel Farke has shared. That Struijk has had a setback. He said the injection therapy that he was doing was working, but he's had a setback with that. And over the next 10 days during the international break, there will be tests done and things like that to determine whether he will need surgery or not. If Pascal Struijk requires surgery, then that means that unfortunately his season will be over. So yeah, big team news, big injury update on Pascal Struijk given by Farke today. Look, guys, I have to be honest and real with how I'm feeling. I'm not panicking about it. Look, you know, I wish Pascal a speedy recovery, and you know, I do feel like if we had him in the team and Ampadu in midfield, it would make Leeds a bit better. But let's be honest, guys, since Ampadu and Rodon have formed their partnership at the back, we've conceded 3 goals and we've won 11 games out of 12. So, you know, the data and the statistics and the form suggests that we are okay without Pascal. Don't get me wrong, I want him back as soon as possible. But if his season is over, providing, you know, unless Ampadu gets an injury or suspended or anything like that, I do think we'll be okay without him. I think we'll cope just fine. And look, you know, I'm saying that and then something could happen on Sunday over the international break. Who knows? But as I'm sat here now, I am not panicking about that situation whatsoever. And, you know, I do wish Pascal Struijk a speedy recovery. This is not me saying that Pascal Struijk is a bad player and that we don't need him. We definitely do. But I just think, you know, the form suggests at the minute and, you know, the stats that Rodon and Ampadu are both putting up at the minute suggest that we are okay without him and that I think we will be able to cope just fine. So then, let's get into my predicted 11 ahead of the game with Millwall on Sunday. Will Daniel Farke make any changes given that the team has had a good 9 days rest for this game? Let's get into it. Illan Meslier will obviously be in goal. I've got no issues with Illan Meslier at the minute. I think he's improving game by game. And obviously, there are elements to his game that he needs to work on, like his distribution. But I do even feel that has got a bit better over the last few weeks. So yeah, long may that continue. So Illan Meslier will be in goal. I think he'll keep Archie Gray at right back. And I think obviously Rodon Ampadu and Junior Firpo will complete the back four. As I say, guys, that back four has conceded 3 goals all season. We've won 11 games out of 12. Junior Firpo is probably the weak link at left back in terms of defensively, but going forward, he's been one of our best, out of the 2 fullbacks, he's probably been the most attacking, which is good. Archie Gray, being called up to the England under-21 team today, which is an amazing achievement for him. He's having an unbelievable season, and we have got some talent on our hands in Archie Gray. The double pivot will be Glenn Kamara and Ilya Gruev. Again, 2 players that, January, February were really putting up some good performances and good numbers. First few games of this month, they've slacked off a little bit. You could put that down to the schedule and the fatigue and the tiredness. But, they've had a good break off now since the Sheff Wednesday game. So hopefully they are, fit and firing and ready to go. The 3 in front of them, I think Dan James comes back into the team on Sunday. I really do. I think it'll be Dan James on the right, Rutter in the 10 and Somerville on the left, with Patrick Bamford up front. Look, Nonto scored against Sheff Wednesday and had a decent game. But I know that, Farke does like Dan James, and, the numbers don't lie with Dan James this season. I think he's scored, 10, 11 goals. However many assists, but the performances and, what Daniel Farke has managed to do with Dan James this season is quite remarkable. A player that was, I won't say written off, but a player that fans didn't think would have this sort of impact. I didn't. I wouldn't have had Dan James in my starting 11 at the start of this season. I probably wouldn't have had Somerville at the point that, we had Cine and players like that. But, these players are putting up numbers. They've proved everybody wrong, and, they've stolen our hearts, haven't they, this season? So, yeah. Georgie Rutter, I want to see have a bit more of an improved game. I think the last few games from him haven't been great. He has slacked off a little bit. But, hopefully he can improve. And Pat Bamford, I thought against Sheff Wednesday, had a very, very good game, was occupying the centre-backs, got his goal. His link-up play and general play overall was quite good. So, hopefully that can continue as well. People might say, why is Perot not in there? Why is Mateo Joseph in there? But you just see what Bamford brings to this team, and that kind of answers that question. There is a strong argument for Willian Onto to play on the right-hand side, and it wouldn't surprise me if Daniel Farke did go down that route. I just feel like the fact that Dan James has had a bit of a rest now, I think he will start Dan James. I think that is his preferred starting 11 at the minute. So, yeah, that brings us to the end of this video for this evening, guys. Really hope that you've all enjoyed it. If you have, make sure that you are smashing a like on the video. It really does help get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. Hit that notification bell, and, of course, get all your thoughts and opinions into the comment section down below. Make sure that you're checking out the giveaway, which ends at 5 p.m. tomorrow evening, guys, for your chance to win a Leeds United themed poster designed by the sponsor of the channel, Mr. Josh Firth. The links to his Etsy store and Instagram page are in the description for you all to check out. I will be on the channel again tomorrow evening, 5 p.m, guys, for your match preview ahead of the Millwall game. I'll be live on the channel on match day morning, getting all your guys' thoughts on match day. And then there'll, of course, be your review after the game on Sunday night. So basically, guys, plenty of content over the weekend for you to get your teeth stuck into. So keep it locked at Chatting Leeds. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night, and I will see you in a bit. Cheers.